There's no opening bit. This episode gets uncomfortable. Be warned.
What if I just like make link noises?
I.
Tap, tap, it, tap.
I just shut up, Link. My mother's sleeping. Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Higurashi when they cry. Kai, Chapter 5, MEAKASHI. I am once again joined by my straight man, Griffin. Say hello, Griffin.
I think that reading VNs like like an ASMR VN reading is like an untapped market. We should go for that.
I don't have a pretty enough voice for that, sorry.
Also, I think that it would fail horribly.
You can make ASMR of any shit these days.
You can also make a ASMR of any shit these days.
Last time, Shion learned the truth of Satoshi's very, very crumbling life situation and is gonna go to school to talk to him. So, what could go wrong? Let's continue.
It's like, damn, people can have it worse than me? Crazy.
I don't know what would be worse, being haunted by a demon or going to an all-Catholic school. I might
What's the
take
difference?
Oh man, I forgot the class president was me.
起立。委員長も少し寝不足みたいですね。最近は寝苦しい夜が続きます。でもしっかりと睡眠はとるように。いいですね、皆さん。
I knew what they were gonna say before they said it. This place can be called a school because there were so many different age groups. It's like a kindergartner and the elementary school teacher blended together. Just already heard about what this place was like. I didn't feel that uncomfortable. Wasn't too far to act like Mion here. Sis told me Satoshi-kun looked fucking dead. I said hi to him, but he ignored me. That he was going through his pain looked apparent to me. I was interested in another person in this classroom. Satoko, Satoshi-kun's little sister.
You know, I always wondered why they didn't give Satoshi the tired eyes sprite like Satoko has.
Though it wasn't a budget for it. Act
Yeah.
was like nothing was wrong. Maybe only let me have this one day. If I slacked off you a little bit, today will be over quickly. Figure out what I should do in this limited time. Should probably go talk to Satoshi-kun. About what? Anything goes. Cheer him up, sympathize with him. Anything will do. Hey, I'm actually Mion's twin sister.
Mion's twin sister?
Yeah, look. She pulls down her hair. I see no difference. Fuck. And distance self from her. Figured I shouldn't talk to him too casually. I wanted to, but I think you literally just... You have to start the conversation with Satoshi, we need to talk.
Yeah. How do you even like prove that you're someone's twin?
Don't ask me.
Not just fucking around, like that you're not just fucking around.
I caught him in the hallway.
Satoshi-kun.
Turned around, startled by my voice. Facial expression surprised me. It was scowling, clear sign of rejection. But I couldn't hesitate. I'd lose my only chance if I did.
さ、元気?
And she's blowing it. She's blowing it. You gave me a look of saying, "Do I look fine to you?" I expect to see an expression like that in his face. I felt like my heart was being torn to pieces.
Quick, Shion, say something heartfelt. What up, G? Fuck.
元気だよ。
Oh.
他に用は ないなら行くよ。昼休みは一人になりたいんだ。
そっか。バイトが大変なんだよね。
Wow, you're
疲
bad
れ
at
てるから
this.
一人になって休みたいもんね。今日もなんでしょ？今日はどこで？
Sis found several jobs for him. Worked a few different places. He was helping out when necessary in any of the shops Mion introduced him to. So he constantly had to do different tasks in different environments almost every time. On top of that, he requested high-paying jobs from Mion because he wanted a large sum of money as soon as possible. In other words, he chose to mostly do manual labor. Exhausted every day because he wanted a good home.
どこでもいいだろう。それに僕がどこで働くかミオンなら知ってることじゃないのかい？
Mion did help him get the job. Yet Satoshi-kun didn't look thankful for that opportunity. This wasn't like him at all. Girl, you never really know him. Made me feel sad.
そうだよね。ごめん。
要はそれで終わりかい？
Sounds so harsh. Why was he being like that? Would he ever stroke my head again? I couldn't help my tears. They flowed down my cheeks. Satoshi-kun looked confused for a moment, then he frowned again.
ごめん。監督がさ、また練習に来てほしいなって言ってたよ。伝言。
監督にはもうチームは辞めたいって伝えたはずだよ。戻る気はないし。
たまにはさ、パッと体を動かして汗を流すのもいいと思うんだよ。ほら、スポーツっていろいろと。
興味ない。
Oh, he was being so hostile towards me.
Mhm.
Why did he hate me so much? I was left bewildered.
なんで？
Why
どう
is
し
he
て？
being so hostile to me?
バイトで忙しいから。わざわざ分かりきってることを聞くなよ。めんどくさい。
違うよ。なんで私がここまで嫌われなくちゃならないの？
自分の胸に聞けばいいじゃないか。
自分の胸に？何を？私が何をしたの？わかんないよ、サトシ君。
Couldn't control my emotions any longer. Streaks of tears ran down my cheeks. Bye. You. Satoshi gave me a hateful
Damn.
glare and walked without saying another word. I couldn't even stop him. He tried to hear me again, without another cutting remark. I couldn't bear that, so I just watched him walk away. I wiped my tears and went back to the classroom. I heard somebody crying from inside. What's going on? I looked around the room to see. Oh boy. It was Satoko. Saw her bento box on the floor. Asked one of her classmates what happened. It seemed that Satoko had bumped into someone's shoulder when she stood up to go wash the box out. That was all.
Okay.
But Satoko was crying as afraid she was going to be chided badly. What happened was very minor. She could just pick up the bento box and things would be fine. Shion, we need to have a talk about emotional support. We had to have a talk about a lot of things. In fact, I think you need to go to therapy. So I started begging through her tears.
助けてよ。助けてよ。
Meanwhile, Chie in her office, some good curry. What happened, Satoshi-kun? I couldn't express my emotions very well. Could you ever? So instead they uh-oh. It sort of was uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grabbed her by oh. Then ah!
"なんであんたがそういう目に遭うか理解できる?助けて、ニーニー."
Yeah, so this is happening.
Sonic the Hedgehog, when did you get here? I'm sorry, I had to break the tension somehow.
I know.
そんなだから
If you weren't like that, Satoshi-kun would have to suffer. Don't you get it? That's what I wanted to say, but I was too angry to utter another word. Picked up a bunch of textbooks on the floor and threw them at her face. Is Rena in the room?
I don't
泣きたければ
know.
泣けばいい
Is she? No, there's no way.
で
She,
もね
if Rika
Oh,
or Rena were here,
何も解決しない
Shion would not be
なんで泣くの
standing anymore.
泣けば誰かが助けてくれるからその助けてくれる人があんたの代わりにどれだけ傷ついてるかなんて想像もつかないでしょ分かってるのあんたの罪が
Mion asking, so, how
あん
did
たなんか
school
い
go
なければい
today?
い苦しいなら死ね
Oh my god,
サ
Shion.
トシ君まで苦しめるな一人で苦しんで一人で勝手
Do
に死ね
something.
お前なんか死んでしまえ
Its desperate cries only increased my irritation.
泣けばいいと思うな
Man, that curry's really good, isn't it, Chie?
甘
Ow.
えるんじゃない
Ow.
お前さえいなければお前さえいなけ
Dude,
れば
when I was quiet earlier, I physically had my hands, like, covering my mouth in shock. Kept throwing things at her. Satoko curled up to protect herself and cried even harder. There you go! Hi, Rika!
Oh, hello.
Knew who that was. Rika, Freda Rika. One of Satoko's only friends.
サトコをいじめないでなのですサトコはかわいそうなのですいじめてはダメなのです
Rika, you should have stepped in like 5 minutes ago. Then again, this is Ryukishi
かわい
time.
そうだから
Everything is
サトシ君に寄
extended.
りかかってもいいわけ甘やかしてるんじゃないよこいつがどこまでも甘えてるからサトシ君が辛い思いをしなくちゃならないんだダメなのですサトコをいじめちゃダメなのです
Rika also became a target of my
私はねその甘えきったサトコの根性を教育してやってんだよ邪魔しやがるとあんたの頭から叩き割るよ
Shion, your yak.
Mion's like, I wonder how she's doing at school today.
Shion, your yakuza is showing. Tightly closed her eyes and covered Satoko with her body. Like Mion just like sitting down having tea.
Good to have a
There
day
she is. Rena returned to the classroom, shouted at me.
off. You know, the timing of that music is perfect.
Oh, Satoshi is it's like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Charged straight at me. Until my body hit the locker. I didn't understand what happened. It was a loud crunchy noise. I left it. Ugh. Crouched there in pain.
サトコ大丈夫かサトコ
No. I am not. Because Satoko put Risha aside, jumped on her brother's credit because like, okay, fine, I see how it is.
どうしたんだよ一体どうしてサトコが私ね何もしてないのにミオンさんがどういうことだよミオン
Doesn't just got me while clenching his sister.
sorry. Just laughing at like
どういう
Mion
こと
walked by Satoshi on the street.
私は
Hey, Satoshi, what's going on? How you doing?
何をした
Just
よ
fucking Dexter in the face.
私は何をしたよ
Fucking
なんでい
shoots
つも
her.
いじめられなきゃ
Gets a
ならないんだ
Yakuza quick time, Yakuza heat action on her.
どうしてだよ
Really, Satoko rushed up to me, grabbing me by the neck.
さっきサトシ君は私に自分の胸に聞けって言ったよねならサトコの胸に聞いてみりゃいいじゃない何を サトシ君だって自分で認めてるんでしょ。サトコがあんたにべったり頼ってるから。
This woman has
サトシ君
no
の重荷に
idea
な
how
ってるん
love
でしょ。
works.
サトコがもっとしっかりしてれば、サト
She
シ君が
doesn't
こんな
know
に
how
大
to
変な思いをすることなんてない。
like,
そう
she doesn't know
sympathize
how to
or
care for
empathize.
someone.
She doesn't know. And, you know what her brand of punishment has been exposed to most of her life?
Hmm.
Yakuza
Yeah.
beatings. This is normal for her. Satoshi grabbed my hair and threw me to the wall just like it did Satoko. However, I was going to back. Oh boy. No longer had any control of my emotions at all. She could actually put up a fight. That's the thing.
サトシ君だってサトコを甘やかしすぎてるよ。あんたがそうやって際限なく甘やかすから。そいつは
That
いつま
one
で経
kid
っても
who
あんたに
missed.
すがってばかりなんだよ。
What's that? What's the story at your high school?
何がわかるってんだよ。
That one kid who was sick comes in the next day. Hey guys, what did I miss yesterday?
そして今度は僕たちか。それがそのザキ家のやり方なんだろ。どこまでも村の裏切り者をいじめ抜く。そんなに楽しいかよ。弱い者いじめがそんなに楽しいかよ。もうやめて。
Thank you.
Finally.
She stepped in looking as fierce as a demon.
サトシ君、もうやめてあげて。みーちゃんに悪気はなかった。サトシ君の力になってあげたくて、そ
Just
の
a
気持ちが
little.
ちょっ
A
と
little
ず
to
れて
go into
空回り
abuse.
しちゃっただけね。
We're all fucked up in this room. It's fine. This is normal for us. I mean, I smash windows when I get upset. So, you know what? Maybe this is this better or worse? Who knows?
みーちゃんももうやめて。みーちゃんが誰よりもサトシ君のことを心配してるのは知ってる。だけれど、こんなやり方はそれの解決にはならない。そんなのちょっと落ち着いて考えればわかることだよね。
Satoshi couldn't say anything. I kept quiet too.
ほら、サトコちゃんもお弁当箱を落としたくらいで泣くことはないよ。ね。落ち着いた？サトコ、僕がお弁当箱を拾ってあげますよ。
You guys pick up back up on a cartoon to cry.
みんな、片付けを手伝ってくれる？もうすぐ先生がカレー菜園から戻ってくる頃だよ。これでもう喧嘩は終わったから、先生には余計なことは言わない。いいね。
I mean, Shion deserves to be heavily punished for what she just did, but she's just trying to keep peace. It's the best she can do.
はい。サトシ君もみーちゃんも仲直りの握手。ほら。ごめん。こんなつもりじゃなかったのに。
Women, am I right?
Ha.
Ah.
Da-da-da. That's Satoshi.
悪かった。僕たちがいじめられてるのは
Guys, I have to cope because I was in genuine,
ミ
utter
オンと
state
は
of
何も関
shock
係ないって。
for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. I just remembered that this happened right as she walked in the room. And I was like, oh.
What could go
Oh,
wrong? I
God.
asked last episode. So I apologize to Satoshi-kun, but I want to apologize to her. But the situation be otherwise, I reluctantly apologize. Satoko nodded, looked discouraged. After that, let me go. My head ached, so I held it with my both hands. What was that? What did I do? The same demon possessed her. I didn't use precious time to fight. This will warn me. Maybe there's something in the air in this town. Should have talked to Satoshi-kun just like that. What did I come here for? Oh, she's gonna be so pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid, you're stupid, Shion. I was overcoming my emotions because I was worried about Satoshi-kun. When did they go wrong? Were they wrong from the beginning? I got in a fight with Satoshi-kun. This was totally opposite of what I wanted. I also fucking beat up his little sister. I regretted it. I hated myself for it. I couldn't blame myself enough.
When I beat the fuck out of the kid sister of the boy that I like, and am shocked when he hates me.
That's what Kasai told me to do. Do I look like I'm the person you want romantic advice out of? She just sounded both amazed and confused. You know, I am so amazed. I can't even be mad at you right now. Like, I'm genuinely impressed that you went that route. Just try to say something, but she stopped in the middle. I listened to a few complaints. I started telling her about everything that happened today. She just had to pretend that Tobo Akase was her responsibility, which would have been very taxing for her. Oh, all of you in the torture dungeon. All of you in the torture dungeon.
ちょっとは私の迷惑を考えてほしいな。それは、うん。
She, of course, had to trade sports, considering what I did today. Spots. The atmosphere was awkward, so we're both silent for a while.
仮にさ、もう一回機会があったとして、シオンはどうするの？
Bring a gun. That's the escalation. Bring answer though. A chance to go to school once again and see Satoshi-kun. What would I do? Would I apologize to him about today? I don't think that would work. I might even said it again, no matter how hard I tried. You assaulted his sister, and he shoved your head in a locker. The Sonozaki family has been harassing his. It would be natural for him to hold a grudge against us. Why are you expressing that now? I've been to Sonozaki to him all along. Satoshi seems to broke my head even though he knew I was Sonozaki Mion.
おねえ、率直なところ、サトシ君は園崎家を恨んでるんだよね。だと思う。
It was our family that initiated the persecution of the Hojo family, making them scapegoats. Even after the dam conflict, it wasn't easy for the Hojo family to live in Hinamizawa. Given all that, it's not surprising that Satoshi-kun hates us. The Sonozaki family who put his family in a devastating situation.
でもさ、だったら、なんでなの？なんで今頃になってなの？
I don't know, maybe because you shoved his sister's head into a wall
今頃になって
and threw books at her.
それならいっそ
If he rejected me in the first place, I wouldn't have wanted to get close to him. But tears swept my cheeks. I didn't bother to wipe them. It's only natural for him to hold a grudge against the Sonozakis. There's nothing unusual about it. It's not unusual. Rather, why is he treating me like a friend? I knew how stupid this question was.
サトシが大人だったからとしか言えないと思う。そんなのってひどいよ。
He'd been treating me as a friend because he was mature? But now that he's probably stressed mentally and physically, he decided to reject me? No matter how hard I thought about it, I couldn't find anything to fault him with. Somebody to blame. He's somebody I never accused before.
なんで鬼ババはサトシ君の一家をいじめようって言い出したわけ？ダムに賛成したのはサトシ君の親でしょ？サトシ君が賛成していたわけじゃないでしょ？
Sins of the
なんで
father?
一家丸ごといじめようって話になったの？どうしてよ？
Mion couldn't say anything in return. Actually, it wasn't hard at all to guess the reason. The hag didn't give a specific order to harass the Hojo family. She just thought the Hojo family was getting in the way. The people around her noticed that was bothering her and took steps to get rid of it. So of course she must have known how influential her own words were. She didn't think about it. She just gave it what she must have known to be interpreted as an order. She's the one blaming for the initiating attack on the Hojo family.
前にお姉はフルデの神主さんのことを和を乱すのは大人じゃないみたいなことを言いましたよね。つまりこれもそういうわけ。村中が団結しなきゃならない時に異を唱える北条家は大人じゃなかったと。だから制裁する必要があったと。 そういうわけなんでしょ？
Mion couldn't say anything in return. Meaning that my accusation was the truth.
なら制裁は北条の親だけで十分じゃない。本家の拷問室にでも連れ込んで指の一本も跳ねてやったらいい。でもそこまでで十分でしょ？サトシ君は関係ない。サトシ君には何の関係もない。サトシ君が何をしたっていうの？サトシ君に何の罪があるっていうの？答えてよ。答えてよ、ミオン。ミオン。
はい。ではよろしくお願いいたしますね。失礼いたします。
And suddenly changed her tone and hung up. That wasn't Mion. That was the head of the household. Started radio dialing the number. But then I remember that we decided she'd hang up the phone after using that phrase when she saw the hag coming. That she actually saw the hag. But it was the rule, so I couldn't call back for a while. Went to the bathroom to wash my face and cool down. Turned the faucet. The water felt lukewarm. It helped me cool down at all. I need better role models in life than Yakuza. I'm disgusting and childish. I just want to fill my void. I didn't give him care. Because I that Satoshi-kun was very generous, but I don't know if I could forgive Satoko. That's a different story. Man.
Worse.
I was looking up the ceiling with my arms and legs spread out, like a starfish. Thought I wasn't getting hungry. I didn't live with my parents. I didn't live in school dorm. Meant I had to cook something myself when I wanted to eat. I knew that, but I still didn't feel like getting up. It had been several days since beginning this empty life. Must be tomorrow. The Watanagashi festival, I mean. The doorbell ringing. Let me bed rot. Started hearing knocking alongside Kasai's rude voice.
シオンさん、いらっしゃるなら開けてください。弁当を買ってきました。
Must have known that I hadn't eaten enough. Now I'd be feeling down lately.
やはり食事を取られていませんでしたか。
別にお腹が空いてるわけじゃないし。
Kasai put the food on the table. My stomach reacted in a very primitive way by making some noise.
ほら、お腹が鳴っている。食べた方がいいですよ。
Hungry, but had no appetite. I mean, I did have an appetite, but didn't have the energy to eat. And I feel bad wasting the food Kasai had brought. I picked up my chopsticks just to humor him.
最近はばあさんがマークしてるんじゃなかったの？私のとこなんかに来て大丈夫なわけ？
おりょうさんは綿流しの打ち合わせなどでお忙しく、シオンさんのことまでは最近は頭が回らないようでしたので、クリームコロッケは好物ではありませんでしたか？
うん。美味しいです。ありがとう。
And while the food Kasai read through the magazines I brought.
葛西は、うん。
Never talked to Kasai about something like this before. Since I've always believed myself superior to him psychologically, I had to show my weakness to him.
そういう悩みも年頃にしておくのは悪いもんじゃありませんよ。
葛西、あんた、
Everyone in Himezawa knows.
ミオンさんから少
Nah,
々
I'm kidding. Mion told me.
力になってほしいと頼まれました。
お姉か。
心配しておられましたよ、ミオンさん。
Finally, I threw my last croquette into my mouth.
北条聡君の近況を知りたがっていると思いまして、少し情報を集めてきましたが、余計なお世話でしたか？
余計なお世話です。でも、せっかく集めてきた葛西の顔を立てるた
But
めに
you're here and
まあ
all.
一応聞いておきます。
Kasai chuckled, but stopped quickly after thinking it was rude.
北条哲平が家を出たらしいです。沖宮に実婚の関係の女性がいまして、そこへ転げ込んだようです。
哲平？誰？ああ、サトシ君のおじか。
家には 叔母の北条玉江と北条聡、里子の3人となりました。玉江は鉄平が別の女性のところへ逃げたのだと気づき、大層機嫌を悪くしたらしいですね。
ってことはあれだ。ますます叔母の里子いびりが加速して、サトシ君もそれのとばっちりで、ますますに苦労してるってことか。
サトシ君の方は分かりませんが、里子さんの方は近所でも噂になるくらい決して良くはない状況です。
Satoko looks miserable. That means Satoshi-kun must be going through equally miserable torture.
その叔母ってなんとかならない
Can't you, you know,
の？
just...
憎き北条家の片割れなわけだから、その先本家で制裁しちゃおうって話にはなってないの？
It's also one of the remaining Hojos, after all. The uncle's gone, so why not the aunt?
園崎本家としては北条夫妻の事故死で一応のけじめがついたので、北条関連では一切手を出すなと言命が出ています。夫妻の事故死を疑う警察が北条家近辺を未だマークしているという噂がありますので。
事故死はお社様のたたりってことになってるからね。神罰が下ったんなら、それ以上は人間が下すまでもないってこと。
Guess I put on a faint smile. Come to think of it, it's hard not to suspect the involvement of the Sonozaki family in all the incidents said to be Oyashiro-sama's curse. We do kind of, like, rule everything in this town. Current count day Nagashi Festival. Furthermore, the Nagashi Festival is going to be held tomorrow. The curse strike again this year. Tomorrow?
And what the Nagashi's tomorrow?
And prom's yesterday. Yeah, for the victims were a couple.
I missed it, damn.
Yeah, I was bed rotting. Sorry about that. Kind of like beat up my date's sister. Satoshi-kun will be freed from every source of worries all at once.
葛西、今年のお社様のたたりの犠牲者は誰かってもう決まってるの？
What?
決めるのはばあさん？ならお姉は明日の犠牲者をもう知ってるってことになるな。どうなの葛西？何か聞かされてる？
シオンさん、私はその件については一切聞かされていません。
まあそりゃそうか。火災ごときの耳に本家の最高機密が入るわけもないか。
そういうことです。少なくとも私の関係する界隈ではそういう話は降りてきていません。ですがご存知の通り、本家は裏の世界の方々に通じます。私にはその一部を垣間見ることも叶いません。
Meaka tried asking Sis about it, but she won't. She gets strict about keeping promises, unlike me. If the hag told her a secret, she would take it to their grave.
今年の綿流しでおばと里子が消えちまえばいいのにな。葛西、私は憂慮したよ。気を利かせてくれると嬉しいんですけど。
シオンさん、ご冗談を。
わーってるって。言ってみただけだって。
I took a glimpse at Kasai. Didn't look like he was actually going to do something to make my wish come true. Wasn't able to go to the village as myself. So definitely wasn't going to the festival. I didn't care about that. So, I was interested in who was going to end up the victim of the curse. Kept lying on his couch, playing hooky. Somebody would fall victim in several hours. No clues why it had to happen every year. But I was certain there was a hag behind it. All the enemies from the damn conflict has been punished. Only the Hojo couples were left, since most of the other enemies are already gone. Cicadas were crying loudly outside, made me feel hot. Why is it all this hot and humid June? We sure someone's actually punished people. I pray for one thing. Pray that evil aunt would be punished. I offer up Satoko as a sacrifice. Huh?
The fuck?
It's hot. When I woke up, Kasai had already gone. I cleaned the table and surrounding room. Put my dirty laundry in a hamper in front of the washing machine too. Being a girl of sensitive age, I don't want a man to clean my room. I'd rather thank him than badmouth him. It's like he's the only parental figure you have in your life. Going go shopping. There's nothing left in the fridge. I have just rice for dinner if I didn't go. Well, the moment the phone rang. Must be Kasai, I thought. If it was him. He could have bought more food. So that I would have to go shopping. Well, I was just being lazy. I didn't feel like going out at all. Pick up the phone, Shion! But it wasn't Kasai on the phone.
おねえ、そこどこ？本家じゃない？
あ、うん。公衆電話からかけてる。だから手短に話すよ。サトシから電話が来たんだよ。
Oh boy. The call.
サトシ君が？おねえに？
多分、私にじゃないと思う。シオンにだと思う。サトシは先日の教室での件を謝りたがってるみたいだった。だから、その電話はシオンが受けた方がいいと思って。サトシの電話は、今ちょっと忙しいからすぐかけ直すって言って切ってあるの。だからシオンは、今から私が言う電話番号に電話してあげて。
うん、わかった。
I stunned for a second, but then recovered and wrote down the number on the back of the magazine.
ありがとう。すぐに電話します。
そうしてあげて。サトシは最近すごく追い詰められてるの。私の声はもう届かないみたいだけど、シオンの声ならひょっとすると届くかもしれないって何の根拠もなく思ってる。
She pretended to be me and handed Hale's call. So she passed it over to me. She's like, yeah, I'm not touching that with a 5-foot pole.
ミオン。
じゃあね、シオン。
She hung up and put her headset down. And after a second, I dialed the number in a flash. Heard the dial tone. 3 times. 4 times. And there he was.
北条です。
Sound like an adult. His voice sounded a bit too tired, but it was definitely the voice I loved. I got scared. I was scared that he might come sulky again if I mentioned my name. I could open my mouth for a while.
サトシ君ですよね。
さっきはごめん。もう時間は大丈夫なの。
That was the Satoshi-kun I knew. It sounded cold like the other day, even though I assaulted his sister. That we're kind
全
of
然平気です。
brushing past really easily. After that, he went silent. About the urge to start a conversation. It's okay, he's probably gonna assault us. Kill his aunt in the 24 hours. Then, he finally spoke.
先日はごめん。
私こそごめんなさいです。
ミオンは謝らなくていいよ。
Yes, she does.
僕がどうかしてた。
No, you weren't.
No.
Face-to-face conversation would be stroking my head. It was sad talking to him over the phone.
Damn, Shion.
僕たちをここまで追い込んだ奴らを絶対に許し
She
は
is
し
so
ない。
selfish, I swear to God.
How can she be anything else with the life
で
she's
も近くにいる
lived?
のかもしれないけれど、でも
Haven't you?
決してミオンじゃなかったんだ。
Well, that means she's not
だ
selfish.
から僕は君にだけは謝ろうと思って。
気にしないで。私だってサトシ君のことをよく理解しようともせず無神経だった。
Apologized to each other a few times.
それよりサトシ君大丈夫？いろいろと大変なのにサトコの誕生日プレゼントのためにアルバイトまでしてだいぶ追い詰められてるんじゃない？
もうバイトはやめたよ。目標額のお金はなんとか貯められたみたいだからね。
そうなんだ。ならもう体を無理させなくていいんですね。本当によかった。
I was gonna try to say something, but he dropped it
僕
instead.
よりサトコの方が辛い。
It's very happy music for this
Satoko.
conversation.
大変なことになっていますね。大丈夫なんですか？
You know, see, now it's starting to sound like Umineko
大丈夫
music.
なように見えるのかよ。
I spoke too soon.
Oh.
I messed up.
ごめんなさい。
I have no sympathy or empathy in my bones. I was so stupid. I ruined this miraculous conversation with him because I'm jealous of his fucking sister. So I stopped apologizing.
あんなに誰が見てもわかるくらいに傷ついてボロボロでみんな見捨てたどこ見捨てた
見捨てたつもりなんて。
Try to calm him down. I hated what I just said because of how hollow it sounded. I had no idea what to say next. I felt guilty. She's learning. Satoshi goes after to protect Satoko from the evil aunt, but I wish that Satoko would die tomorrow because of hers. Maybe not.
Fuck!
Jumped on his death for help.
Jesus fucking Patreon.
もう擦り切れる直前なんだ。だから
Cut himself off in the middle and went out for quiet for a moment. He must have been choosing his words carefully. Then he finally spoke. His words sounded hollow.
だからせめて一夜くらい遊ばせてやりたいんだ。
え？遊ばせるって。
ほら明日は綿流しのお祭りじゃないか。サトコをお祭りに
What
連
the
れ出してやる。
fuck? What do you mean he told this to Shion and not...
どうして？
サトコもいろいろと参ってる。たとえ一夜でもおばさんのいないところで
Mm-hmm.
伸ばせたならきっと喜ぶと
I
思
had
う
a
んだ。
feeling that this was gonna happen, like, for a while, considering, like, no, Mion and Satoshi has zero, like, actual, like, connection with each other. They're gonna reveal that he asked Shion to do this. And to be fair, reflecting on that phone conversation, the crying reminded me more of Shion
何がだい
in terms
どう
of
して
voice.
サトシ君が
But I
自
don't
分
try
で
to
連れ
take
て行って
voice
あ
too
げな
much
い
into
の？
account because, it wasn't an original part of the original story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good line of keeping secrets. He told Shion this, not Mion. Why would, in chapter 3, no, unless,
明日はちょっとバイト
No,
の
this is
Remember
what
what I
Shion
said before, that unlike Yumineko, where Yumineko is like kind of like there's an answer, like the answers are kind of more separated in their like kind of direct storytelling. Answers arc for Higurashi, each chapter is more directly related to a chapter from questions.
this is related to chapter 3.
2.
Oh, 2. Yeah, 2.
Yep.
Because of the focus on abuse, that's why I went to 3.
Yeah. Yes, this is the answers for chapter 2.
Because as far as I know, we only ever saw Shion once in chapter 3. And then
Right.
she was gone for the rest of the story. I mean, I can't spend too much of my brain power trying to figure out which Sonozaki twin is which Sonozaki twin at any given moment, Griffin. That's that's just not fair to ask, you know? That's not fair.
It's like, I guess, it's kind of the point, you know?
Shut the fuck up. So stubborn. You're gonna be accused of...
ねえミオン、明日の夜だけサトコを頼めないかな。
No. We don't want to look after Satoko. Even at Satoshi-kun's request. But I'm also glad that he's relying on me.
あれだけの暴言をぶつけてそれを謝るついでに
And he's self-aware.
こんなことを
But
頼
to be
む
fair,
なんて
he's motivated by murder, so
悪いことだ
I
と
can
思ってる
excuse
けど
him
ミオン
letting
だけが
her anywhere
頼り
near
な
her
んだ。
sister. I don't know what to say. I did know, though, that I was gonna turn on his request.
わかった。明日の晩だけだよ。
できたら明日の晩だけじゃなく
Red flag.
これからもずっとがいいな。
何言ってるんですか？そんなの嫌です。
あ？
明日だけですからね。
It sounds like we're going to disappear tomorrow. That sounds sulky. Talk about trivial stuff for a little while. When the conversation was almost over, Satoshi-kun asked something else.
ねえミオン、こんなことを話すときっと精神的に病んでるって思われるんで本当は嫌なんだけど。
ん？どうしたんですか？
ミオンは信じないよね。
何をですか？
The curse.
ほら、お社様のたたり。
サトシ君、何の話ですか？
お社様は確かほら、村を捨てて逃げ出そうとするとたたるでしょ。
That's the rule. The kid in the village knows that.
そういうことになってましたね。どうしたんです？突然。村を捨てて逃げようとでもしてるんですか？
That was kidding. I wanted him to deny it.
もうそんな気はないんだ。もう。
He admitted that he had thought of it. Guess it hadn't told me that much.
いいじゃないですか。もうそんな気がないのなら。
でもまだ許してもらえないんだ。
え？
He tried to say something but hesitated. His hands breathing so heavily. Was he sick?
サトシ君、具合悪いの？
ごめん、そういうわけじゃないんだ。
サトシ君は少し頑張りすぎたからいろいろ疲れてるんです。少し休んだ方がいいです。
He sounded distinctly more sickly when this conversation had started. He breathed heavily while punctuating his words. Satoshi-kun repeated his question.
ミオン、最初の質問をもう一度するよ。ミオンはお社様のたたりって存在すると思うかい？
What did you want me to say? Could I make him feel relieved of my answer? How should I respond? The answer was simple.
たたりなんてあるわけないじゃないですか。
I didn't know what was bothering him. I wanted to make him feel better by laughing his worries away. Satoshi-kun fell silent instead. Will my answer make him happy, or maybe sad? I couldn't tell. One thing was certain, I didn't make him feel any better.
変なことを聞いてごめん。
ごめん。
Felt like I let him down, so I apologized in a rush.
たたりだろうとこの村の何者かの陰謀だろうと僕は絶対に消えない。消されない。
消えないよ、サトシ君は。
消えないよ。サトコにあのぬいぐるみを買ってやるまではね。もうすぐお給料がもらえることになってる。その日までは絶対に消えない。
He chuckled. He knew he was trying to relieve me, but it worked the opposite way. It sounded as though he didn't care what would happen after he bought the teddy bear.
あ、おばさんが帰ってきたからもう切るよ。
うん。
ミオン。
何？
He thought he wanted to hang up the phone because of his aunt coming back. Satoshi took a breath to tell me something important.
サトコのこと頼むからね。
Should have said yes right away. But I still couldn't forgive Satoko. So I just kept quiet.
変なこと頼んでごめん。じゃあ。
He was so obviously disappointed. What I had done. Wanted to apologize. I'm beefing with an 8-year-old girl. Wish I could have, but it was too late. The outcome left no doubt, now that it was suppressing. Phone calls never end well for these people.
Yeah, no one calls and just like, alright, see you tomorrow. Hang up. Hey! Good to see you. Tomorrow. Today.
How's your day? You beat up my sister. Alright. Plea ignored. Listen to someone's desperate request. It's a picture of a baseball bat.
Yep.
Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me that I was going to be the victim to curse this year, so I'm going to disappear soon. But nobody left to take care of Satoko. Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me I don't have much time. I won't save myself for much longer. I have to make the best of the days I had left. What could I leave for Satoko? She wanted a huge teddy bear. She wanted a peaceful life which nobody would bully her. Whisper that person on my back. Bestow your violent nature and formidable strength upon me. I want your peaceful mind filled with hatred. Brain to a demon. Ay ay ay. Anyone getting a sense of deja vu?
Sorry, I'm not Italian.
Ah, okay. So Watanagashi next time, right?
Watanagashi.
Watanagashi. Number
Already at
15.
Watanagashi. What?
Oh my god, this chapter is so much better paced.
Watanagashi.
Watanagashi.
Yeah.
Any last words, Griffin?
Something Satoshi. Oh, yeah, I did have a thought. Throughout all this, or during the phone call. Yeah, something that's incredibly sad is throughout all this, Satoshi doesn't know Shion exists.
Oh yeah. He does.
Still thinks
It's
Mion.
Mion. Here's my thing. I'm almost half tempted to like. I don't think the secret that Shion and Mion are two different people is ever gonna come out. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is gonna end with Shion still in hiding, and that's gonna make me question all of questions. That's just the vibe I'm getting.
Like in what sense do you mean?
Well, because Shion was able to just walk around freely, like everyone can know, like, yeah, I'm Shion Sonozaki. Like she was under no threat.
Mm.
Like, Oryu could have forgiven her in that year. Like, that's totally possible. But considering what we know, and especially that she's been hiding from her, I kind of doubt it's gonna be that easy. So what happens if like Shion and Mion will always disguise? Like there was I don't know.
You mean like for the next like 2 years? Or, wait, is this 2 years or 1
Into
year?
Keiichi's life here. It's a year.
I cannot remember the time. It's okay.
1 year before
1
Keiichi
year.
arrives.
Yeah, like for the next year, even like they don't know. Nobody knows that Shion's here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which would make a lot of questions arc questionable.
Confusing. Yeah.
Watanagashi.
Watanagashi.
Until then, have a great old time, y'all. Peace.